But anyway, and I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of parsley on it, just to kind of dress it up a little bit. So there we go, potato salad. Well, hi everyone, and my pork loin roast is in the oven. It's all done, so I'm just keeping it in there just to keep warm, but it's definitely done. And I had 1.5 pounds, and tell you the truth, it cooked up. I had it at 325 degrees. It cooked probably in about 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I don't know where I got 3 hours. Maybe I was thinking I had a bigger roast or something. But anyway, I thought it'd be really cool because it's kind of like this tomatoey, barbecue-y, gravy sauce that I'm kind of doing with it. It's such great weather. We are having such great weather in the Northwest here in April. My mind came to potato salad. Now, but summer's coming up, spring's coming up. Hopefully you'll be able to have a few friends over and do that barbecue. Chris loves potato salad. I'm not particularly a fan of it. I think too many people put way too much like mayo and that kind of mix and sauce to it. So this is just kind of like tonight's make-do potato salad. I didn't have any green onions, and I would like to have green onions, but I don't have them. So I cut up. So we're making potato salad. Red potato salad. Red potatoes, potato salad. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so I cut them up in little chunks. This will cook really, really quick because I'm not cooking up the whole potato. So I cut these up in little chunks. In fact, I've got one more potato to do. I cut up about 2 celery sticks. I may want more. Chris isn't a fan of onions, but I did slice a small onion, and I probably barely took a half. Yeah, I just barely took a half. It's about a half of a small red onion. Normally I would have done green onions, but you know, you kind of make do. So I've got celery. I'm gonna add parsley. My chives haven't come up yet. I'm gonna try and get some chives growing up out there. So instead of Dijon mustard, I'm gonna use the stone ground mustard. I think the intensity of the flavor is a little backed off, off a bit, which I'm okay with. I'm gonna try it with white vinegar. Normally I would use lemon juice because I like that acidity. Lemon zest. Oh my goodness, doesn't it, make everything sparkle? But I'm also gonna add in a little more olive oil to loosen up the mayo and just really make it not such a tight, thick dressing for the potato salad. So anyway, well, I've got my water boiling over here, so why don't I cut up this last potato. I usually cut up the ends and any other parts that I particularly don't like on the potato. I just kind of cut them up in big slices. I'm not doing it thin, but I also want bite-sized pieces. I don't want a big piece of potato salad that you can barely fit in your mouth and you look like you're stuffing your mouth. So it's either in each slice, cut in half, either thirds or a half, depends. So there we go. Oh, the water is hot. So I'm just gonna kind of gently, and I put salt, a little bit of salt in the water, so it's kind of like pasta. Flavor your water because you're gonna be eating the potatoes. Oops, if I don't try and get them all over the floor. Oh my goodness. So here we go. So I'll boil these until they're done. Since I do have them cut up in little chunks, tell you the truth, I can't imagine these taking more than maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15. And I'll use a fork to test it out. Well, I cut up a little more potatoes than I thought. I might have to use Tell you the truth, I might use that last celery stick that I have here. Okay, I'll let that go. That'll boil. In fact, I am going to use this last celery. I usually slice it down the center. And to me, those are good at the right size chunks. I just might give it a rough chop. This is a big knife for my hand. It's not a big knife, it's like a long knife. Okay, I'll just slice it up a little bit. That's enough. Then I'm going to go ahead and slice up the rest of this half onion. Put it in my bowl. And we're going to be all ready to go. Like I said, I wish I had green onions. I don't, so I thought red onions would really go well in this. I kind of put it in macaroni salad, so why not here? So let's get going on the dressing. Where is my little measuring cup? Oh, here it is. So we're going to do, let's try, I hope I have enough mayo. Hi, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you are enjoying it, and I would really appreciate it if you liked it and subscribed to it. And oh, don't forget to click that little bell up there, and you'll be notified of future videos that are new and coming on my YouTube channel. So thank you so much for that. And I would really appreciate it if you shared the video and let other people know and encourage them to subscribe and like the videos as well. So anyway, thank you, and back to the video. Okay, I've got 1/4 cup. Where's a spoon? That way this sauce, this dressing will, I don't know why I'm calling it sauce. I'm gonna try and squeeze out 1/2 cup of mayo. It might be a little much for the amount of potato salad I'm making because it's just Chris and I, but guess what? My daughter Molly is coming into town. Not today, but tomorrow. So if I have any leftovers, hopefully she'll enjoy it. So I got 1/2 cup of mayo. I'm gonna do 1/4 cup of good olive oil. Olive oil for salads. Just 1/4 cup. Make sure I get all of that out of there. I do have a whisk here somewhere. And then, to tell the truth, maybe 1/4, no more than 1/2 teaspoon of dill. But really, potato salad is all what you like. I prefer Yukon white potatoes or red potatoes over Russet because I think Russet can become mushy. They don't hold their shape as well. So I really like red potatoes, Yukon, or white potatoes. And so those are the kind of, I think that's important. What kind of potatoes do you use? But in regards to the ingredients in it, just like macaroni and cheese, as long as you use a good, macaroni, or not macaroni and cheese, macaroni salad, as long as you use a good pasta and don't overcook it so the pasta gets too mushy, but a little further along than al dente. And it's just like the dressing. Dressing for macaroni salad, dressing for potato. Salad is really the key, and then you add all in the other ingredients. I might add a little bit of radishes in here just because I have them. I think it's cool. I think it'll be fun. Chris didn't want me to over dill this, so I'm not going to use too much dill. But I don't know, maybe for this, not more than 1/4 teaspoon. And I am going to use a little bit of onion powder. Again, maybe 1/4 teaspoon. Definitely garlic, because guess what? To me, garlic is the best. Just like garlic and butter. I might do a half a teaspoon of that. And because I just want a tad heat in here, a tad of heat, I am going to use hot paprika. Hot paprika. I didn't want to use cayenne because I think that's a little too much heat, but I'm going to use a little bit of hot paprika. So maybe about 1/4 teaspoon of this. I'm not going to add salt yet until I can figure out what this tastes like. Oh yeah, I need some acidity. I'm going to add just a little bit of white wine vinegar. The olive oil will make it nice and smooth, help the mayo be creamy. And if you wanted to add minced garlic, you can do that too. I just had a lot more garlic powder. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna like this. Again, I'm gonna have to get a little spoon. Yeah, I like this. Oh, I think I forgot the mustard. I knew it needed something. Just gonna, did I add the mustard? I'm gonna add a little mustard because I can't remember. If I added the mustard, that's probably enough. But taste your dressing, add a little bit more of either salt and pepper or spices or whatever you wanna do. But this is only gonna be about a teaspoon, maybe 2. Because I'm afraid that I already added it. This is something that I don't have all written up and I'm looking over at a recipe on the side. Okay, let me get another spoon. Boy, by the time I figure out this dressing, I think my potatoes will be done. Oh yeah, I want a little bit more of this. So this is definitely 2 teaspoons, if not 1 tablespoon of, I use stone ground mustard, but if I were using Dijon mustard, Dijon, I don't know. It's me having problems with some of those words. I probably would have only added 1, maybe 2 teaspoons because you don't want the mustard to overpower it. You don't want the dill to overpower it. And I think it still has a little bit of heat from the hot paprika. I think this is going to be enough. Okay. I'll just keep waiting until the potatoes are done. We're going to have some potato salad. Okay, I think the potatoes are done. Let me see, do I have any water, loose water in here? I went ahead and strained them with a strainer spoon type of thing. That way, if I just get a little bit of starchy water, it may be okay, but I think they're done. They're still warm, so I'm gonna wait till they cool down a little bit before I add the dressing, because if they're too hot, then the dressing will just kind of dribble all over everything. But maybe I'll go ahead and add in the onions, the celery, the red onion, the celery, and I also did a little bit of red radish. So I sliced them in half, and then I quartered it. So I'll just add that. Maybe I'll kind of warm those up too. And I was gonna say for this potato salad, I didn't add an egg to it. Normally I would, like a hard-boiled egg, but I just thought with the kind of dinner that I'm making this potato salad for, and because of the protein with the pork, I decided not to do that. So I'm gonna wait till these cool down just a little bit more before I add the dressing. Okay, my potato salad, my potatoes have cooled down, and I added in the celery, the red onion, and the radishes, which I'm glad I did. So the warmth of the potatoes has kind of, you know, brought those ingredients into it. So now I'm just going to add in the dressing. And hopefully this will be delicious. Oh, I already got a spoon. Hopefully I made enough dressing, but like I said earlier, I don't like my potato salad smothered in it. And this is just about almost too much. But I think it'll be good. I think I added in enough. Okay. Potato salad. How easy was that? The biggest thing is picking out the right potatoes, mixing up the dressing that you want. I just did half a cup of mayo, a quarter cup of olive oil, I think about a tablespoon of brown mustard, and I added in onion powder, garlic powder. I didn't even have to add in salt because I think there's enough salt in the mayo and the mustard. I added in a little bit of white wine vinegar and a little bit of dill weed. So I think that's it. So anyway, and I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of parsley on it just to kind of dress it up a little bit. So there we go, potato salad. And you can find this recipe, this potato salad, and all of the other recipes over at amyroloffslittlekitchen.com, or go to my YouTube channel and watch the videos there too. Subscribe to it, I would so appreciate it. So spring is here, summer is coming, farmer's market. I cannot wait. Anyway, potato salad. Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen, from my little kitchen to yours. Enjoy being around the table.